And now we're going to briefly go over the Life Compass stuff. So, Life Compass. We made a start on Life Compass. I think most of you were in Productivity Spark in our sessions that we did on the Life Compass, where we read out your eulogy, for example. That is one of the methods within the Life Compass. Basically, the idea of the Life Compass is that we are asking very long-term visualization-y type questions to ourselves to try and uncover what are our core values and aspirations and what are the things that are really authentic to us that can help guide us in the right direction. This is a long-ass quote from Stephen Covey in The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Sometimes we are knocked out of our left brain environment and thought patterns and into the right brain by an unplanned experience. The death of a loved one, a severe illness, a financial setback, or extreme adversity can cause us to stand back, look at our lives, and ask ourselves some hard questions. What's really important? Why am I doing what I'm doing? But if you're proactive, you don't have to wait for circumstances or other people to create perspective expanding experiences. You can consciously create your own. This is a very long mouthful way of saying that you can actually think without having to have like a massive crisis in your life or a massive crisis with a friend or loved one. You can start thinking about where do you actually want your life to be going, and is it going in the direction you want? And that to me is one of the absolute critical pillars of productivity, because there is nothing more sad than someone who's super efficient and super productive, but who spends years working towards something only to realize that they were actually working towards the wrong things after all. So, Life Compass is the second component of the Life operating system, and it has 4 components. Component number 1 is the eulogy. I have a written account of what I'd like different people to say at my funeral. This helps align my daily actions with my values. Component number 2 is the bucket list. I maintain a written list of things I'd like to see, learn, have, create, experience, do, be, and contribute to in my lifetime. Number 3 is mission. I have clear motivating ideas about how I'd like to use my talents to serve others if time and money were no concern. Sorry, I've got a couple of typos in this. And success. I have a clear written understanding of what success means to me personally beyond societal definitions or external expectations. There is a link. We are going to link the Life Compass template in the chat and also down below and also anywhere you are watching this if you're watching this after the fact. Please have a look at that Life Compass template because that has all of these prompts and all of this stuff and it's all there. And you can copy that template into your own Google account. And this gives you basically a list of all of these different prompts. So please download that template if you would like. So these are the 4 components: eulogy, bucket list, mission, and success. These are all in the template. And I'm just going to straight up tell you that the homework challenge, as we talked about, the action component is to track your focus minutes for the next week. But the vision component is to continue crafting your Life Compass document. I would suggest, if you can make the time, carving 1 to 2 hours to take a good stab at it. And then we would love it if you could share your reflections in Circle and any parts of your Life Compass that you feel comfortable sharing. Don't worry about sharing all of it if you don't want to. It's a lot of like personal stuff. You don't have to share personal stuff if you feel uncomfortable with it. But we would love to hear. We would love for you to take the time to continue crafting your Life Compass document. And we'd love to hear any reflections that you have and anything that you do feel comfortable sharing. So we're going to make a start on filling out the Life Compass. Well, we already made a start filling it out during Productivity Spark, which most of you were part of. We're gonna do probably 1 or 2 of the prompts today, and then the rest will be homework. The thing with the Life Compass document is that it's also always an evolving document. Like, it's never quite finished. It's just a snapshot of this point in time. So one of the mistakes people make with the Life Compass is that they overthink it. They look at the prompts, they're like, oh, big questions, I don't want to think about this. And like, I would encourage you to, if you're having that like sort of emotional response to the thought of asking these big questions and anticipating your death and anticipating your funeral and thinking about what you would do if you wouldn't fail, it's worth pushing through the discomfort of that, because on the other side of that discomfort, usually there are some interesting insights about what you value and about where you want your life to go and all the fun stuff.